Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rosy O, and today I'm going to do kind of a quick 10-minute-ish whip and chat of this wonderful canvas that I am super close to finishing, y'all. I only have this section and this section that still has some of the release paper, and that's it. It's the wonderful Stardust painting I've been working on pretty much all month. The section I'm working on, I have the canvas upside down, so I have to turn it. It's this little corner here. So apologies, you're going to see a whole bunch of color blocking because that's the area I'm at. So I'm hoping that, y'all enjoy the color blocking. And I am so excited to finish this. And I already had this. I've been working on it. Or apologies. I set it up and I was planning to start on the canvas, and I noticed, ooh, I don't have a video for tomorrow, which would be today, which would be Thursday. So I thought, you know what? Let me do a 10-minute chat with this wonderful canvas because I'm almost at the end and I really want to get ahead on it, and mostly just, I don't know, maybe I'll just want to see a bunch of color blocking. And the majority is this dark color, which I believe is 939. I always get this color confused with a different one. I believe it is 939. I always thought it was 310, but it's not. It's 939. So this wonderful color, well, actually I can show you. When I first did the unboxing of this painting, which is this is a diamondart canvas. So if you're curious about the unboxing of it, I have it in diamond painting unboxing / diamondart club. I believe that's the name of it. I always get the name of the playlist wrong. And yeah, it's in that whole list of unboxing videos. This canvas, when I originally unboxed it, had a situation that I had never seen before. That two of the bags that were connected, the sealant in between was open, so the colors were mixing. And if you see that unboxing, you see that I try to be a little sneaky, being careful not to move the small little bags around, just to make sure a lot didn't get mixed. Well, when I finally kitted up this painting, yeah, a lot more of the light purple color was mixed into it. I believe it was the color 6011, I believe. So this is what it originally looked like in the tube. As you can see, the dark 939 and speckles of the purple. This whole tube was full of it. Actually, apologies, I had 2 tubes full of that. So anytime I was getting close to working on that light purple, I thought I was going to be short. No, I remembered that probably a good half of the bag was mixed in with this 939. So yeah, that made me worry a bit, so I had to really sit down one day and separate a good section of the colors because I really wanted to finish the area that I was using. That 6011 color. Really, it gave me a heart attack. I haven't had a diamond color, apologies, run out on me before, so I was really worried, oh, if I send in a request, I'm not too sure how long it would take to get here, because I really am adamant to have this wonderful canvas as my third, correct? Yeah, my third completion for the month of May, and we're already near the end of the month, so that's I really wanted to make sure that I had enough colors. But luckily, I got to finish it. There is one little section left that has some of the purple. It's this area here. I'm not sure. Yeah, this area here, and it goes a little bit on this side. It's the umbrella, so it doesn't use a lot of that color. I already memorized the symbol for that wonderful color is the little pill symbol, so it's like this little section here, and I have more than enough now since I separated a majority of it, so I'm not worried. I don't have to wait so I can finish it. So sorry about that. That was a random introduction. So how are y'all doing? I know we're almost near the end of the week, so woo, time for the weekend after all of this. And I'm just excited. As I said, I'm close to finishing this, and I am trying to finish some other WIPs that I'm currently working on. And I'm finding it real relaxing. I don't know why some of these WIPs that I stopped working on for so long, I'm getting back into them. I'm actually having fun. I think I just needed a break from them. As I've probably said before, it takes a lot for me to stay focused on a canvas. This one, I'll admit, sometimes I was taking breaks because I was getting kind of bored of it. So that's why I picked up other WIPs that I had that I really wanted to get ahead. Mostly because I do want to have a couple more WIPs completed. Oh, apologies. Sorry about that. My voice started giving out. I heard it. I was like, whoops, let me mute that. I had to clear my throat. Sorry for that. And yeah, I do want to get more WIPs completed in the month of June. I'm not planning to do any events. I know a lot of events start popping out. Diamond painting events, I mean, starting in the summer. And I decided, no, I don't want to do any events till the one in fall, which is Drills and Chills, because I really love that event when I did it last year. And I'm just real excited. I already have the canvas. Technically, I originally had one selected, but I picked originally a small one because I really wanted to complete it. Sorry, I see a hair or something here. Nope, I got it. But that's when, beginning of this month, I had decided, you know, I'm going to work on that small one. But I believe I've gone a lot faster with, especially with rounds, with my diamond painting, that I feel I might be brave enough to do 2 canvases for the event. And I've never done that. All the events I've completed, especially last year, I believe I might have completed, yeah, I completed one this year. I did mostly 1 canvas. And yeah, I never thought, oh, let me try 2, but I've been feeling really more comfortable working with larger canvases and trying to finish them. So, oh, and this painting, this is officially day 18 or 19. I usually keep count in my Gems Flow app of canvases I'm working on. I forgot to look at the number of days for this one, apologies, but I believe it's either 18 or 19. And myself, I kind of impressed myself with that. I thought for sure this was going to take me day-wise, not really, you know, based off of the month, that this was going to take me 30 days. But if I can get it less than 20, that means I'm getting a little faster. And I've been getting a lot faster in my multi-placing. Fortunately, this canvas had a lot. So as you can see, a lot of the dark background, which is majority of it, was 939. I multi-placed a bunch of it. And don't get me wrong, it's not the straightest looking lines, but I've said before in other videos, I'm at the point that I don't honestly really care if they're not straight. In the end, the image still looks nice. And diamond painting canvases are not really meant to be looked at really closely. So if you have it on the wall and you have someone looking around just pretty much has their nose in the canvas, can't really tell, oh my goodness, those lines aren't straight. So I'd say I have no problems, you know, if it's not being that straight. I just wanted it to come out, and it's just looking so pretty. And I already know where I'm going to put up this painting in my home. I'm going to put it up on the wall. I thought of getting it framed, but it's a little pricey. I haven't, other than the small 20 by 20 canvases I had last year, those are the only ones that I got a frame for them. I found really affordable frames on Amazon. Those are the only ones I framed. And yeah, I haven't, you know, full on, you know, gone to a professional framing place to frame a canvas. So, and I don't think I will. I wouldn't mind doing this one, but as I said, they're a little pricey. So that's why I'm not going to move forward doing that with this canvas. I'm just going to put it in a nice spot in my home. But I'm real excited to put it up on my wall. It's going to be in my craft room with all my other diamond paintings I already have up on my wall. And this canvas, I really love the dark tones of it. So it won't be hidden with all the other canvases. I can spot it. So that's, I'm real excited about it. And putting this wonderful, beautiful canvas on my wall. Ooh, so you can see how quickly it is just to multi-place. There you go. I just have to keep fixing them because for some reason I keep picking them up crookedly. Is that a word? So I'm going to put this color aside because there is more here. I got into the habit of just continuing, kind of do it by mini rows. So for example, as you can see, this color here that I skipped, the symbol for it is X. Apologies, I didn't pull the diamonds for it. I'm going to go back and fill it out and then move on to the next section. I don't know why I got into that habit. And I feel like it's going by completing quickly. More quickly. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I can't talk today. Apologies, y'all. And yeah, I started getting into that habit. So I try to finish it by sections instead of color chasing is the term that I found out it's called. For example, this color I was just doing, just follow all the symbols of it. And yeah, I believe I would get slow doing it that way. So that's why I decided, no, I'm going to complete each little section instead of chasing the color. And yeah, considering how far ahead I got on this, I believe that little technique actually works. Same thing doing it by row. I actually saw that a diamond painter, I really love watching her channel. She does rows by rows. And her neato thing she does, she has multiple WIPs as well. Of course, not as many as me. And she'll work on one row and put the painting aside and work on a different one. Just to give her brain kind of a reset. And help her focus on a different looking canvas than the one she's been working on, let's say, I don't know. I say several hours, but she's a really fast painter, so, you know. Yeah, a couple hours, I think. And yeah, she says she switches. And I got into that habit, and that's why when I did the last 10-minute whip and chat, apologies, I'm just fixing it's a little off the edge. And yeah, the canvas moves. I don't have it taped down or anything. I don't know why I don't do that. I just start painting and sometimes the canvas gets away. And yeah, she showed that to her. She believes for herself, it's her technique, that's how she's able to complete a lot of her canvases quickly. And she loves working on really large ones. So I started thinking, ooh, if it works for her, let me try it. And yeah, I kind of agree with the technique. And that's why, as I was saying, my last minute tip. Whip and chat when I worked on the Cotton Candy Princess canvas I'm trying to finish. That's why I was able to get ahead on it quickly because, again, I got a reset with my, I guess what I'm looking at. Oh my goodness, I really love that canvas too. I forgot how really colorful it is. And I'm at the point that I'm in her hair section, which has a lot of color changing. And that canvas is making fall in love with confetti again. Really it is. I love color changing on it. So that's why I've been looking at canvases that's going to have a little color changing on it, because I know I'm going to enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, I love color blocking, but since this painting has had a whole bunch of color blocking, I'm more than happy to change a bit and go to confetti. You know, kind of change it up. I am not grabbing these straight, and I am not too sure why. Oh, and apologies, I didn't say what I'm using. So, this is my Leopard Leatherworks pen. It's a custom, as you can see. And the tip is a cat ear tip. I forget what they're called. Forever something. I'm really bad with names. This time, I'm testing with a plastic multi-placer. This is a 7, which is, if you kind of recognize it, it's a diamonddartclub multi-placer. I have a whole bunch of them. And I've been practicing using more plastic because this putty is the one that I've been making. I'm still testing it. And I haven't tested on a plastic placer. And it works really well on a plastic one because I had been using a metal one. And I really wanted to see if it would work really well on a plastic. And so far, I haven't had any issues. This is old putty. I forgot to switch it out because I always forget. So, yeah, that's why sometimes when I'm placing, it doesn't catch it. And I'll make sure to replace it later on. This one is my nice little orange creamsicle color that I love the smell. They're scented, so. And, yeah, that's what I'm using. The trays I keep grabbing, these are my cat-proof trays. I just ordered some, so another set they had because they were having a sale in their Etsy store. So stay tuned. Once I receive those, I'll make sure to do an unboxing of a small shop haul, as you can call it, from these wonderful trays. I really love these trays. I keep buying a bunch of them. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm using this time. And I've been getting into the habit of picking, when I was purchasing these new set of colors for these wonderful trays, I made sure to pick more either translucent, because as you all can see, I'm working on a light pad, and more lighter color, because especially with this canvas, the majority of the colors are really dark. And I do have some that are a dark color, which sometimes I'll switch to if I get a lighter diamond. I got into that habit too. I don't know why. But I like the translucent one because I can see it through the light pad, and I'm a big fan of that. And yeah, this wonderful color I'm working on is 310. On the light pad, to me, it's all dark tones, so that's kind of hard for me to tell which color it is specifically. Woo, I am loving how it's coming out. And apologies, I keep talking. I didn't see the time. And oh my goodness, it's 15 minutes. That's why I called it 10-minute-ish. I always end up being more than 10 minutes. So as you can see, I just completed this little section, and let me, ooh, I feel diamond. That's kind of popped up a bit. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see a little bit of the color change. It's trippy how the darker color kind of starts giving it a little effect. This section here, let me see if I can move this a bit. This section here on top of the umbrella, you can see it's switching from a dark blue, a light blue. It kind of is giving it this nice ombre effect in the darker tone. Which, when I was multi-placing all of these, I started seeing it, and I thought that is such a neat effect. I'm real excited how it's going to look at the end. So I'm going to keep working on this today, and I'll make sure to put a completion picture of this area onto my Instagram, because I've been posting a lot on there, just so you can see this whole little area I've been working on and what it looks like when it's done. After that, I only have this little section here in this corner, and voila, I am officially done with this canvas. And don't worry, I am super going to make sure to do a post review of this canvas before the end of this month. So I said I wanted this as a completion in May. Stay tuned for that. And again, if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, all I ask is if you could do the usual. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, I really appreciate that as well. Really helps put the channel out there, and it really allows me the opportunity to show all of these wonderful diamond paintings we love to do, even when you're really close to finishing. And again, thank you for your time, and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you.